So this concludes this training. I hope you really liked it. We covered a lot of things. I didn't cover everything into Lightroom because I like to explain you Lightroom how I use it. For example, I did not cover the publishing service because I don't use it. The idea of the publishing service is you can connect directly to Facebook or Flickr, or you can even add new publishing service that's out there. I've never used this service. I think I don't like to work this way. The way I like to work is to export everything and either use Google Image if I have to share an album or load directly on Facebook. I find there's better control. I have had a lot of bugs over the years using this publishing service. I really advise you to use more the batch export. And I also want to show you, actually, as I was doing this training, there was a few new options that came out. I showed you the one on the panorama, which I did. Now I want to show you all the other ones. Again, I'll show you again the panorama really quick. Lightroom 9 just came out as I was finishing this course, so I'm going to show you the different updates that there is out there. So here is the latest update to Lightroom that I want to cover. All right, guys, so Lightroom 9 is out. It's the November update for Lightroom Classic. One thing I've been waiting for a long time is this. Here is a panorama. I select all 4 photos. I right-click. I go to Photo Merge, Panorama, and check this out. You have now the option of Fill Edge. This is really cool. You can just click on that and look at this. It's going to use the content aware fill technology that's in Photoshop to create all the missing pixel. This is amazing because I had to go to Photoshop and do it every time. So that's one big thing. Next, the ability to do different exports at the same time. Check this out. Let's say I want to post this photo on 500px in a full resolution, on Instagram at a certain resolution, and on Facebook at a certain resolution, and I want to do it in one shot. I can now right-click, export, and let's say this photo, I want to export it at a very specific resolution to 500px, for example, like full resolution, and then a smaller resolution to Instagram and a different resolution to Facebook. Well, check this out. You can go here. I'm going to take the option called specific folder. I'm going to go, for example, and on my document folder, I'm going to create a folder called social media. Okay, so that it's going to be like the root of everything is going to be there. All right. And now I'm going to create a subfolder called, for example, 500px. And on this one, I want to put full resolution photos to 500px, so I'm not going to resize it. Okay, so instead of exporting, I'm going to just add it here as a preset, and I'm going to create a new folder of preset called social media. All right, here we go. And this one I'm going to call 500px, for example. Okay, so now I got this folder with 500px. Let's create another one. Let's create Instagram. Instagram, do it for the gram. Instagram, so on this one, I'm going to resize it. Let's say the short edge, I minimum want to have the short edge to be 1500. That's what I do usually for, because I like to have a certain dimension on Instagram. So I can go here, add this again, and let's call this Instagram. Instagram. Okay, and let's do one more, Facebook. Facebook. And on this one, I want the short edge to be like 2000. Okay, so add Facebook. And now all I have to do is select the 3 folders, click export, and it's going to export that photo in the specific folders at this specific size. And it's really cool. Let's say I want to add this one too. I can just right click, export, export. Now that I have it set up, I can just click here. Yes, I want this, and boom, export. And check this out. I'm in the social media folder, 500px. I got these 2 photos, and look at this, 3400, 5016. They are like full resolution. 3600, that's the full resolution of this photo. And this one is 2500 by 2000, and same thing. And they were all resized based on what I said. So that's really cool. The next update is the ability to export a group of preset in one shot. Before, it was a bit hard. You had to go into the system and get them. Now you can just take, this is like all my natural preset that I use all the time. I can just go here, and if I want to sell them or give them to somebody, I can right click and export group. And I'm going to put it here, for example, in that social media, and boom. If I go in my social media, you can see now I have a zip file. If I double click on it, I have all the XMP files, which is all the presets I've been using. So if you're into preset making, or you want to give presets to your friends, that's a great way to do it. One is a small thing is the ability to clear history. So for example, I'm on this photo. This is the history of the retouching. You know, I applied a preset to it. I did a few things and it eventually came to that. And now I've got all these different things, which is like different exports that's in my history. It's cluttering my history. I can right click and I can do clear history above this step. And it's going to erase everything and just keep the main really retouching history that I want. Small, but kind of cool. Thing I want to cover, which I think is kind of cool, is the ability in the library module on the grid view to be able to erase different photos at the same time. Before you had to do them one by one, now I can just use the command key on my keyboard, select different photos. It's control on Windows, shift delete, and now I can delete the 6 photos at one time. So that's a small thing. This is the end of this mega course. Thank you so much for following what I do. I really hope you learned something, and I will see you in another course. Au revoir.